Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this Valencia career mode. Now today I've decided from the last number of episodes we normally play 2 matches and then we sim a match, but as we can see we're coming into the latter stages of the season, so we are. I'll show you the table once I'm finished off the calendar. But we've only got 5 matches to play. We got Valencia, so we do, and then we got Getafe. We got Barcelona after that, which is a very vital game. Then we got Malaga to round off the league, and then we got a match against Sevilla to round off the whole season and to round off the Copa del Rey. So that'll be interesting to see how we do in regards to that. But that means that we can't afford to slip up. We can't afford even to risk a simulation result. Would be very it would be very risky anyway. So it would now like to do that, and very silly of us. So we're going to play every single match from now on, all 5 matches. So there's going to be 2 this episode, 1 the next, or 2 this episode, 2 the next. And then there's going to be, to round off, the Copa del Rey final. So this is going to have an episode by itself. So that's the plan anyway. So it is. And now we're going to move on to the league table at the minute. Because at the minute, Barcelona are top with 80 points. Valencia ourselves are second with 74. We're just ahead of Sevilla, who got 73. But both of us have got a game in hand against Barcelona and Real Madrid, who are sitting in 4th with 70 points. So it'll be interesting to see if they can even make an impact now, like, even though they've only got like 3 matches left. So we do, and that means that if we win a game in hand over what I think is Valencia in the next match anyway, if Barcelona haven't got another fixture this weekend, and then beat Barcelona, that'll gain 6 points. So that'll put us level and put us down to goal difference, so well, to close off the season. So hopefully a lot of goals will be scored in the next number of matches. So they will, and hopefully we can close off this season with potentially a double, with the win in La Liga and the win in the Copa del Rey. So now we're going to move on to the game against Valencia. There's been a couple of matches, or there's been a couple of changes that we had to make. Leighton Baines wants to come in, so he does. So we put him at left back, left midfield. Nani's, we were resting Nani a wee bit, so we brought off Nasri and we're putting on Nani again. So we are, as Nasri's rather tired, and then Musa, who normally plays beside Baka, is injured at the minute. He's only got 3 days left of his injury to be cleared for match fitness. So now we're going to put Negredo on to replace him, and hopefully he can score as many goals as Musa has done this season. But we'll see how this goes between the new striking partners. So we got Ryan in goal, Leighton Baines at left back, Mustafi and Abdenar at centre backs, with Cancelo at right back. Then we got Nani, Chan, Parejo and Rodrigo as our midfield, with Baka and Negredo up top. So here we go, the first match against Rayo Vallecano. It is unfortunately away from home to start us off, but hopefully that doesn't affect us too much, and hopefully the travelling, the team won't be too tired in regards to that respect. So off we go, the first match of this episode, and hopefully we can get off to a good start. So here we are, Rayo Vallecano versus Valencia. Our 35th game in this season. It's been a very long season, so it has now, like, and it'll be interesting to see where we finish, because this time last season as well we were battling against Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid and Barcelona, and we didn't manage to make it there, so we didn't, and we actually managed to slip down to I think 3rd or 4th. so it was, which wasn't very good considering. Here we go, back is on the ball. What can we do? Here Cancelo, that's very well picked up, so as Rodrigo passing back to Leighton Baines. Leighton Baines wanted to be called up, but Parejo's holding the ball up to back it! But Jefferson picks that one up, so he does. Good opportunity. Just need to hope that we can get a goal from somewhere, so we do. Haven't played Negredo in ages, so we haven't now. We normally went to Will Grigg. So we did for our substitute striker now. Abdenor with the header, but that goes out for a corner. What's going to happen here with the cross? Ryan, the ball come behind him, so he was. By back, a good pass to Negredo. Negredo going left, going right, he's still going. So he is. Does that get Nick off the forward, or the defender? Yes it does. There you go, he got a corner. So we do, Jefferson's coming out, he dives for it. So he does now, we got a chance for Staffy. Chan passing to Negredo. Negredo, there we go! Well played, Negredo. So it's finding the space and then managing to slot it by the keeper. So it's well played by Chan as well, spotting out his teammate there. So there was a mini foul in the box, so there was, but that must have distracted Jefferson, and then it nicked off the defender's leg, so it might go down as an OG. But there we go, I think Negredo will claim that one anyway, so he will. And it's definitely, I don't want them to be playing too well, just in case we've got a problem with who to pick up top over the next number of matches, but there we go. So it's a very good start, and the one that we definitely needed in their charge against Barcelona. Here we go, Valenciano's got a chance here. That is very well played by Abdenor, not letting this man get away from him. That's a very good challenge, I have to give it to them. Listen to Bayane. That's a cross. That's a good header away. Abdenor's definitely making this money today. Now Rodrigo dicing by his man there. So it's back to Negredo again. Jan. There seems to be a lot of sliding challenges in today. Rather aggressive. Montiel. And Barra crosses it in. Cancelo didn't get to that 100% now, like. Here we go, Negredo. He's waiting for his man, but the back was getting held up. So he does now Nani. Run into his man this time. Majika. What are they going to do? They're putting over the top through pass to Nacho. Cancelo fortunately gets to that before it goes out of play. There you go, Negredo has been playing very well for us this far. And what a pass to Backe. Can he get a second? That is a foul. Is that a penalty? The referee, what's he going to give? Red card as well. So is Jefferson, the goalkeeper, coming up to protest. But there we go. So as it was a very late challenge, what's the referee going to give? The referee is giving the penalty. So that's now Parejo. We're going to the right, but fortunately for us, it just slithers in. Oh my days. The goalkeeper went the right way. So it did. But fortunately, the physics of the game decided, oh, we'll just let the ball run through. So well, and that has put us in a very good position, very solid position, because it was a very weak penalty to say, or to say the same now, like, but there we go, we'll take every goal as it comes now, like, and that has put us 2-0 up, and put Valenciano in a very desperate position. So it is as they're battling for relegation. So it is. Now, the other match, Celta Vigo is 1-0 up against Villarreal. So that's a good result for them. I think we'll make a couple of substitutions, so we will. And put off Parejo and bring on Madran. And then, what do we think? Right midfield, we'll put on S-Wine, so we will for Rodrigo. And everybody else will be okay. So they will to carry on. So here we go, start the second half. So as we got 2 goals in the first, it'll be highly unlikely if we get 2 goals in the second, but I'll definitely take it. But as long as we don't concede, that's the main aim anyway. And potentially get out our trip from Valencia come out with a clean sheet. There you go, Nani picks it up. Tabaki. Tabaki got inside. So it is Madran. Madran finding back again, but he wasn't quick enough. Galan cleared that one. Nice 1-2s between Grado there. And Majik is on the ball. Passes to Guerra. Guerra, that was misplaced pass, and Cancelo picks that one up. Well, here we go, we got a chance. But it's the offside. Back is 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, hasn't blown yet. But there we go, we'll take the goal anyway. So that was perfect passing by Madran. So it was just finding, it must have been the defender in the bottom, the right hand side of our screen there. So it was keeping him on side, which was very crucial for us. And then Jefferson didn't know which way to go. And Baki just slotted it by the goalkeeper and put us 3 goals up. So there we go, we got 1 for Parejo, 1 for Negredo, and then 1 for Baki. So 3 different goal scorers, and that is very good showing, and we could get another one here. Negredo, what is happening in their defence? And he missed that one. Oh my days. Oh, lost the composure. I think he's getting too confident and then decided, oh, go on the left foot. So well, actually hit the post at the back of the net. That could have put us 4. That could have put us 4 goals up, but it doesn't really matter. It's good passing by our defence. So it is between Madran there. Negredo trying to make up for his mistake. Actually loses the ball last time. Aguirre. Oh, Montiel. And there we go, so it's the first goal that we conceded in this match. So it is, I don't know what our defence we're playing at now, we just left their man. So they left their man open. So it was, and then by the time that our other defender came in, it wasn't, like, it was a bit too late. And then Ryan, again, didn't know which way to dive. So it was, and then whenever he realised he was going to the keeper's right, then he decided a wee bit too late. Hopefully this isn't the comeback starting to come on. But what a pass to Nani. So as he tries to get the ball back again. There's a wee bit of mix up on the box. Nani. Crossing it into S-Wine. S-Wine couldn't direct the header. Right now. Can direct the header into the goal. And Montiel. And passing to Buena. And Majika. See what he can do. Seems a big nippy player, but that's a very good block by Abdenar. they're going to do. Nacho. Montiel tries a shot. So he does, but that goes out for a corner. See after an arc clear now, can we get another header? Madran trying to get that out of the box. They go, but Ryan gets hands on that. So he does now. Back at trying to loft the pass. So he does find Neswine. Neswine's got a wee bit of pace in him, so he does. After coming on as substitute at half time. He just about keeps it in, but he loses his footing. Tries to get it back. Now Rat passes to Evie. Behind the scenes. That's a good tackle by Chan. You go, there's Grace a shove there. So as to get the ball, but there we go. The end of the first match. The end of a very good performance for our team. 5 shots, 3 on target for us, and 4 shots, 3 on target for Belisano. And fortunately for us, all our shots on target actually went in. So also that shows the striking force for Negredo's. 1 miss, which we'll forgive him for. That means that we have went 3, or we went. We got another 3 points on the board. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, and hopefully that'll help us in our chase against Barcelona. And if this is our game in hand, that'll only put us 3 points behind. So we will end the league. So now we're going to move on to our second match against Getafe. And hopefully we can get another good result there. So here we are, Valencia versus Getafe at the Estadio Mestalla. One of the final matches that we're going to be playing in this stadium. So as I can't remember how many home matches that we're going to be that we got left, but hopefully we can end off the season and end off the season in high for the fans as well. We've been travelling here, there, and everywhere, even in Europe, over the last number of months in this game. We definitely need a good result there. So as now, there's a chance for Baggy. Before I forget to mention now, we kept the team the same. So we have after the performance from Negredo, and we've actually moved Missa to the bench. So we'll save him for the match against Barcelona, which will be in the next episode. And hopefully he'll be fully refreshed there. Unless we need a couple of goals. So we're doing this one, and then we got the opportunity to bring him on off the bench and swap him for either Baca or Negredo. They got strike away. That was looking very close to a goal. I see, we got a chance. Baca, he's out sprinting this man. So yes, now can he slot it by? There we go. Baca 15 minutes in. And that is the start that we have needed in this match. So it's very well played, holding off the defender. And then just running into the box. And then with the composure, slots it by the keeper on his left foot. And that'll put us 1-0 up. So it's definitely good. If you can say this is a warm-up match for this will be warm-up episode even. Now for the next episode, the very vital one for our matches against Barcelona and Malaga. But we have to get this out of the road. Have to make sure that we get 3 points here. There we go, we got another chance. Baggy. It wasn't very good first touch, but he's managed to reclaim it. It wasn't very good first touch by Negredo either. The hug. That's indeed Van de Berg. Karugi passing to Hug again. So as that's well blocked by Mustafi, but it wasn't blocked enough. And Hug lost his composure. So he didn't just lift it over the bar. And we get a header. And actually get a pass this time.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
See, that was misplaced pass by Hug. So as now Negredo passing to Baggy. Still running side by side with the defender there. He's managed to find space, Chan! And just went the other side of the goal. So that's well played by Altanar. By Cancelo. That was good pass on, but Negredo using his strength there against Kala. Fortunately, the defender was a wee bit too forward for him now, like in regards to catching the ball. Well played there. See, Baggy. Can we get across in? Oh, there's too many defenders around him. And Anton hoofs that forward. Or Karugi tries, or Altanar tries to do the same, but Karugi picks that one up. See, and there we go. So it's the end of the first half. Another result that we needed to win now, and we're on our way there. So we are, so we're 1-0 up in the minute. I don't think any changes will be made, as we've been playing very well, so we have, and the fitness isn't too bad either. So there we go, we'll start the second half and see if we can finish the job off. And Anton down the wing. Listen to Van den Berg. Passes to Cookie. Hits the post. So he does. That could have been very crucial for our title charge at the minute. But Nani's got a chance. Baggy trying to get a pass across. Definitely a wake up call there, so it is. Now Negredo. Yoda down the wing. Listen to Cookie again. So as he's doing very well. So there we go. Unfortunately, Getafe couldn't make the most of that. Negredo's not playing as well as he did last episode anyway. It's unfortunate he hasn't got the he's been losing pace the last number of months, so he has now, like, in the stats. That hasn't helped him now, like, but fortunately he's still got the strength in him. In Negredo. See, he's found a chance, and Chan, there we go, very well played. Negredo laying it off to Brejo, and then, or Rodrigo even. And then, unselfishly just passing to Chan to assist him. And the goalkeeper was scrambling to get to Chan's shot, but fortunately for us, he couldn't get a decent hand to that. And it was palmed into the goal, and that has put us 2 goals up. So it's 2 goals up to the good. And with 25 minutes even to play, I think that'll be that. Hopefully. They got cross in. So there's awfully dodgy pass there, so it was. It's a game. Shouldn't get unfortunate this play, but we couldn't make anything of that. Because nobody was running for it. We'll see Mustafi. On the ball out to Rodrigo. Rodrigo kind of he tries in his left foot. That's a very dodgy shot by him, so it was. There we go, can we get another chance here? Back to passing to Negredo. Negredo tries a shot, it comes off Hogg, so it does. Good try. The goalkeeper gets to that twice. See, Abdenar, I don't know why Abdenar was so far up front. So as he's wanting to get into the goal scoring scheme of things. Now Negredo, that's a nice back heel. So I was passing to Rodrigo. Rodrigo's rather tired. So I had to pull out that one before he pulled a hamstring or something like that. That's a very desperate cross. Here we go at the minute. Seems Nani's down the wing. Passing to Baines. That's a nice back heel to Rodrigo. Can we get a chance back with an open goal? Just shot it right across. Right across the face of the goal. So it also missed a decent opportunity to add to his tally for the season. But there we go, fortunately it doesn't matter as much anyway. So it doesn't, and that's another win on the board. So it is 7 shots, 3 in target for Valencia, 4 shots, 2 in target for Getafe, and good performance again for us, definitely what we're needing in our quest for 100%. 100% win ratio now in the next number of matches, or next number of episodes, and we've got off to a good start to end off this season. So we'll see, and I think actually, yes, Barcelona have actually dropped points. So they haven't actually, that's a step too far. So it is, but we're actually in top at the minute with 80 points. Barcelona are second with 80 points, but they got a game in hand this time. Then Sevilla are next with 76 points, and Real Madrid are still fourth with 70. So they haven't picked up any points this episode. So they haven't. Now we'll move on just to see who our next opponents are, and the next opponents are Barcelona as well. So they are. So that'll be a very interesting matchup with Malaga just 3 days after that. And there we go. Actually, to make it even more interesting, Barcelona did drop points altogether. So they did after that. So after 36 games, Valencia ourselves are top with 80 points. Barcelona are top as well with 80. Sevilla have got 77, and Real Madrid have dropped back. They dropped out of the title race altogether. So they have. So the highest or the lowest that we can finish is third, but we're not aiming for that. We're aiming for a lot higher. So we are, and Real Madrid dropped out with two matches to go. They're 10 points behind with a possible 6 points to gain, so they can't even move up to third place. So they're stuck in fourth, and at least they'll get Champions League out of that, which is fortunate for them. And then the other teams: Espanyol 62, Villarreal 55, Real Betis 55, Malaga have got 51, and Atletico Madrid have got 50. So Atletico Madrid still chasing that Europa League spot, so they're leaving it late anyway. So they have to hope that Villarreal, Real Betis, and Malaga don't pick up any points now, so that they can move into Europe next season. But it's been a disappointing season for them, but not so for us. So as we move on, Joel, my wage, he wants a wage. He wants an increase in his wage, and then the board says the wage concerns for Joel as well. But there we go. Our next match, as I said, against Barcelona. Hopefully, it doesn't matter as much for the win. It would be nice to get a win against Barcelona at this end of the season. It's away at the Camp Nou, and hopefully it would put us in a very good position coming into the final day, so we'd if we get a win. But the win isn't necessary, as a draw would do to keep us in first place. So there we go, that'll be for the next episode, and we'll see who the La Liga champions are, and can Valencia be the first team since actually themselves to win the Spanish league without a year of Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid to win it as well. So let's see if we can be champions of Spain now in the next episode. So thanks very much for joining us for this episode. Hope you have enjoyed, and until the next match against Barcelona in the league, we'll see you again for the next episode. Bye!